Most awful? The fucking... There was just a moment where our shower just splashed down farming our spawn. Super jumps in and then just dies. Just like the bad gear, like I can't, man. That was a new torpedo spot, by the way. I haven't gotten one of those things in a while. Shoot him, please. I'm juking so hard. I just need to play a decent weapon right now. I just want to play something good for a little bit. Well, in Japan, you don't need to carry it like that. Yeah, he plays both now. But yeah, I think he primarily does X-Flow, but I think he's been playing Dynamo again recently. I don't know why, though. I think he probably just, like, plays it for fun. But... I don't know, it's hard to say. You know, that's why I think this game is a good test on, like, if I really would be a Dynamo player or not. It's just, like, if I can enjoy this weapon when it's this bad, then I'll probably enjoy it regardless of what they do to it. Now, with range, I still absolutely enjoy it, and I even feel like I can do things. But Dynamo is still very on and off. Dynamo is better than range, so this is either just me not liking it as much, me not being good enough at it yet, which, you know, I am new to it. You know, something like that. Or it's a playstyle that is a bit more different than I thought it was. But, like, either way. Thought I wanted to do more Dynamo tonight, I kinda did, but now I just, like... Sometimes I just need to play something else. Like, I play something too much and I just don't. I just need to do something else again. It's just nice to play K-Rapid again. I can say you are definitely X-rank with Dynamo. Yeah, but it's nothing special. I'm gonna be, like, completely honest. I do find in scrims with it so far. I've been doing better in it with scrims, but I've been struggling a bit more in solo. Mostly I just need to... Okay, sure. Mostly I just need to... get more comfortable with my flicks. Can you +1? I mean, I guess, but... The point is I'm just not mechanically that good with the weapon yet. I think I'm smart, and so I can do really well in the scrims because I still know how to play without throwing. It's like even with Starburst running like double charger rapid earlier today in a 10, like, I still played well because I didn't like peek that my stayed alive. I got a special for enough things, but it's like those are all just general things. Like I could do that with any weapon. Yeah, that's just my understanding of the game, where I should play, etc. Doesn't really mean like I'm doing good with specific weapon. That RNG, man, it had to go into the wall. Just dive. I mean, switching to Rapid is nice also because, like, I mean, Rapid's not a fast weapon, but it is far from the speed of things like range and dynamo, so. That torque. He frames and no movement slow. Yeah. You say I have main weapon? Yeah, I play Rapid Umbrella in this game. I guess range is like my all-time favorite weapon, but it's not good enough for me to use competitively in this game. I mean, I do it now, but I'm not on a team. If I were on a team, you wouldn't see me playing range. I'm more or less playing because I'm not on a team, and I plan to use it more in 3, so I might as well, like, get in a good spot with it. And, you know, that's also what I'm waiting for with Dynamos. Like, I want to know it's gonna be better. Like, I can tolerate range, but I don't know, man, for Dynamo. It's just, I can't have 2 weapons that I like being that shit. Like, it's just too much time investment. Especially because I'm realistically, for a while, gonna need more practice with Dynamo than I will with my other stuff. Like, range I won't need as much practice with because I played this thing for years, and I played the class consistently for like 5 years. So it's like, I really understand it at a really, like, insane fundamental level. And Dynamo is not that. Like, it's a slow weapon. I understand slow weapons. I understand flick aiming, even if I'm still not super used to Dynamos. But I'm still not super used to, like, a slow support roller. Like, the first day I used Dynamo, I kept doing the wrong fucking flick, because vertical flicks were never really a mechanic I got used to. The only roller I had a ton of experience with this game is fucking Flingzip. And all I did is AFK vertical flick paint. With a significantly faster and better painting vertical. So it's like... that isn't really experience. Or at least I don't count that. I don't know, man. I like Dynamo's archetype. I like how it feels. And yeah, part of it is just those weapons kind of just aren't good in this game. But, you know, even with them not being good, I just expect myself to be doing better. It's only been a week, so I should be super harsh. But I am still kind of like, yeah, I'm not doing as well as I would like to be, I guess. Like, even something like Rapid, like, man, this is just so much easier to play and everything else. I forget how much better I am at this weapon. This one's fun, too. Roller doing? Find me now, but like, bro, I don't... Big Bubble in first. I don't think it's gonna get Big Bubble because Roller has it, and I don't think Roller would change because they've shown it off. I could be wrong, but I think Roller would get it. I mean, we could have repeating with Rollers, especially if we get more of them, but I don't know if I super like Big Bubble with Dynamo. It would be really good with it if Dynamo like actually puts out a good amount of paint, then Big Bubble would be great with Dynamo purely for the nature of just, hey, I need to stand in this one spot and paint. It would let it do that really well. But if the main weapon's as good as it is now, then I don't think that's really going to be super huge. It's like, oh, okay, we'll just outpaint the Dynamo. Because it doesn't paint. But if it's like, not even as good as this one, if it's like close to this one where it's like, yeah, that horizontal flick will fucking do insane levels of paint, then yeah, then it takes a ton of resources to have to pop that bubbler. That's part of what I like about Bubbler. Like, it provides HP, but you have to be in a specific location. That's what I think is a really good way to balance it out, and I think they're doing a good job with it. Solo queue bingo? I'm not doing it right now. I'll do it sometime when I play more. Like, when there's 2 good rotations in a row, I'll play for like 2 hours, and we'll try to get it. But I've already played a lot of Splatoon today. I've been playing more Splatoon lately as well. That's probably not helping any consistencies, because I've been playing closer to 5 hours a day or so. Mostly just because my drive for content creation has just been kind of down. It's like, I just don't feel motivated to do any videos. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but that is what it is. Like, I'm still working on the bit, but it's definitely way slower than I would like to. But it's really just because, like, I just don't feel very motivated to make videos. Like, the only topics I have left are mostly negative stuff, unfortunately. All of them are only about S2. I want to talk about positive stuff, and I want to talk about new stuff. And there's nothing new to talk about. There just isn't. And there's also a big lack of positive things to talk about. Like, most of the positive stuff that is part of S2 is stuff I've already talked about. So it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I've been playing more mostly because I just haven't been feeling like content. And, you know, that's not, I need to play less. I'm playing too much and it's making me more inconsistent. I'm not trying to ask for video ideas. Like, I'm fine. I normally am fine with people suggesting video ideas, but recently I've been saying, like, I'm burnt out of making stuff, and people are just suggesting video ideas. Like, most of which I've already considered before. Again, like, I'm mostly fine with, like, video ideas, but it's like, that's not really the thing right now. Like, the general things I can do, I'm just not very interested in. The main series I have left is the meta history, and I'm working on that, but even that one's, like, most of the really old series of the meta history, the stuff I really wanted to talk about, I kind of did. And there's still some stuff I want to talk about, but it doesn't feel like as special. Part of the reason I brought back the special design series for S1 is I just needed more stuff to talk about, and I was like, yeah, the S1 specials have some really interesting stuff to talk about. So I covered those. The back of my neck is also really itching for some reason. I don't know why, but it's real annoying. Dynamo's nuts, you just have to be good with it. Okay, here's the problem with you just have to be good with it arguments, okay? Not saying this, like, specifically to you, but I'm saying this because this is something that happens a lot. If you're gonna apply the logic of just get really good with it, you can also apply the same logic to the other 3 players of just get really good against it. Like, just optimize the matchup. Get really fucking good at dealing with Dynamo. Like, one of the biggest skill potential weapons is H3. And H3 is a good example of this, because as much room as H3 has to be pushed, there is also so much room to push against it, to the fact that people are getting better at dealing with H3 faster than people are optimizing H3. That's been the trend for the past year or so. Because people are getting better at fighting H3 better than H3 players are improving at their weapon. So it's like, yeah, you could say Dynamo, you just have to be good with it, but you could just say this, yeah, okay, people just have to get better at fighting Dynamo. And the unfortunate problem with stuff like Dynamo is it's way fucking easier to learn how to do things to counterplay it. Like, get good at throwing a bomb at Dynamo's feet when it vertical flicks. Versus get better at hitting max range triple vertical flicks and hope the opponents don't learn to heal in between. Like, position perfectly can just be like, the opponent's position better to keep you out. The hard part of playing stuff like range and, like for me, the hard stuff about playing range into, like, FT1 and Starburst isn't hitting the shots. Like, yeah, I can get better at that, like, a lot better. But the problem is, most of the time, it's set up to where I can't go for a shot. Like, there's too many bombs, or they're always fighting with an armor or a missile, etc., etc., etc. The counterplay to stuff like range is 50 times easier, and people are really good at it. Like, by people, I mean FT1 and Starburst are really good at it. Like, only those 2 teams, really. So it's like, that can feel really shit, where there'll be some games where it's like, there's just not much I can do. Does that make sense? Like, in terms of the argument of just get better at this weapon or just, like, potential stuff, like, you also have to consider the other end of that. Okay, if it makes simpler, like, also think about matchups. Like, have you ever seen a Smash player argue that a bad matchup isn't as bad? Because they just have to learn it? Like, you see a lot of top players mentioning that with Steve right now. Like, Steve isn't that bad. Like, Steve isn't actually that good. You just, like, have to get better at the matchup. That's the type of logic, but on a 4-person scale. So, like, if I saw Dynamo winning, I would not be like, yeah, Dynamo has a lot of room to be pushed. Like, I would you could say, yeah, that's true, but also, like, people just need to get better at this fucking matchup. Like, people have not seen a Dynamo for forever in the Western scene, and people have just gotten worse at fighting it. So people would need to win. Like, that's the truth for stuff like that. Like, as much as there is how much you can push it, there's also what people can do against it. So if I'm gonna argue, like, yeah, Crapid is better than people say it is, like, I'm also saying that, like, I can mitigate how good people are at playing against it. Like, people cannot learn how to deal with Crapid more than I can to deal with it. Not really, I don't play it a lot. I used to play it a lot, but I don't play Smash a lot anymore. I don't know how good Steve actually is. I'm just using him as a comparison because I know people are talking about banning him, and people have a lot of matchup experience against him. Yeah, same thing. The get good argument works on everything. Like, you can have everything say to just get good. Steve is not K52. No, people are familiar with K52. And people know it. Weapon is the hardest for me to use? I'm not good at chargers or rollers. Arguably even some dualies, but I'm not sure which one would be my worst. Because I stuff I'm bad at, I don't tend to play. I mean, I watch a bit of Smash, but I don't, like, I'm not super active in it. Like, mostly I just watch the buzz every now and then, or I watch a major tournament, and sometimes I watch him kill Leo. Like, that's about it. But it's like, I still follow a lot of Smash YouTubers, like, I still see, like, Hungrybox thumbnail, this region banning Steve. Like, Hungrybox is very good at getting, clickable content. Aw, wow. All ink efficiency changes? No, and I don't think they should. I think midlines being more ink hungry is a good thing. Can someone else shoot him besides me, please? I do no damage for 1B, thank you. Also, can we go tower? 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 You, oh, it's pretty good. Okay. Thank you, rat bastard. But, I see them reverting some changes, like if they remove MPU. And I also see them, if they remove MPU, I could see them, like, boosting some MPU effects on the normal weapons. Like, Squiffer, for example. I think if MPU doesn't get back, they'll probably give Squiffer a bit more of the range that MPU gives it. Same for Leader. Because those things clearly worked for buffing its usage rate. But I think MPU is a good idea because the whole point is, you need gear dependency. Like, it's a buff for a controllable amount with gear dependency. Also, we just did not push them on the right, okay. Yeah, and you could also look at it and give them partial MPU effects. Like, okay, rollers are running MPU, why? Like, max damage is one thing, but, like, max damage for Dynamo, for example, 180, that's plenty. There's no real reason to boost that outside of, like, rare object inputs. Like, and in general, I think that's too extreme for a main weapon to deal. But they don't run it for that. They run it for the minimum damage. Or, like, kill range and stuff. So it's like, okay, maybe make the kill range a little bit further. Or maybe buff the minimum damage. Like, not the exact damage that it does with MQ, but, like, the primary effects of it. There's a lot of stuff like that that you can do. That's unfortunate bomb. Did they squid back you? No. At least I don't think so. If they did, I didn't notice. Dude, I heard 2 Booyahs popped on either side of me, and I'm just like, nope. I'm not dealing with being surrounded by Booyahs. Or goes to Pyra? Yeah, like, I would say that. Like, people know Pyra pretty well, I'd say. Or Pyramithra, because they're really common. Oh, I couldn't move because my feet was not painted, and then that guy just ran into a blob. His MPU buff should have been range. Yeah, realistically, because they gave everything else more range. Like, they gave Jet range and they gave Squiffer range. Dude, I keep directing or damaging this 50, but no one else wants to shoot him, so it's just kind of unlucky. Because they'll just throw a wall or press B and I can't do anything about it. Dude, what do I have to do? I have taken on their whole team. So okay. Yeah, I don't think there was any winning that game. I'm pretty sure I had like 20 kills and held mid for a while there, but... Or not 20, but like close to it. Oh my god. $15? Holy. Six pain too. That's funny. Do you want more inclines to be more hungry? Because generally, midline stuff walls out really well. So you reduce the amount of walling people out. And yeah, I don't think they need to add more slots to gear. There's already so many. Like, I'd love more pants customization, but I don't think they need to be more gear stuff. I think the amount of gear things we have right now is perfectly fine. Yeah, like think about Bamboo. Like, even without MQ, Bamboo's really wall-out heavy, so you shouldn't be able to spam it. In general, like, more ranged weapons should be more ink hungry. Like, they shouldn't be able to stall chokes as hard. And that's why short-range stuff should ideally paint less. Because they're gonna be more ink efficient. They're gonna be able to paint for longer, but they should not be able to just, like, paint super well, or else they can just spam it. It's like, midline weapons can paint more, but they can't paint for longer, while short-range weapons can paint for longer, but not better. Oh. Dude, like, the left of my... just keeps... and GG. Like, the bottom left of my neck keeps hurting. I don't know why. It's really getting annoying. I mean, realistically, I think paint was just a stat that Nintendo was not really, like, I don't think they understood, like, how to handle paint. They more or less just made it, like, a lot of weapons just get defaulted to lower points for special or better paint to make them better. Without, like, understanding if it matters. Like, they made Dynamo paint less, but be more ink efficient. Which is not the fucking right way to go about it. I don't think they ever grasped that. Like, ink efficiency on Dynamo is a buff that just does not need to exist. There's also the problem that, unless if you're an MPU damage weapon, ink efficiency just doesn't fucking exist in this game. Like, lack of ink efficiency. Because LD. Like, LD is... just tosses ink hungriness as a weakness out the fucking window. Like, it just tosses it out the fucking window. Like, you have some weapons that are not supposed to be able to, like, use a bomb and combo with it. or are not supposed to be able to spam a lot of shots in a choke. But they get to because of Last Stitch. Like, Zap is a decently ink-hungry shooter. That's part of its, like, trade-off for being really fast and stuff. But because of LDE, that weakness just isn't fucking there after a certain point in the game. That's why LDE is, like, one of the stupidest buffs. Because it kind of just takes away from what, like, efficiency weapons should be there. I kind of have the same problem with Charge Up. Like, Charge Up negating points for special. The points for special in this game are super specific, and ideally they're there for a reason. So I think Charge Up shouldn't stack well in lower quantities. Like, I don't think it should. Dude, what? Okay. Sure. One second. Ah, I tangled it up. Oh, I need to take up the Octo Canyon thing because I already 1000%'d it, right? Thank you for reminding me. What meta was your favorite? I know I said 3.2 was the best, but it's not my favorite. I really like 5.2. I think 5.2 was the last meta that was centered around, like, purely strong main weapons rather than special outfit. Like, the top tiers were Zap, which was 200, CDS, which was 210, Morello, which was 200, or 190, I forget, but, like, it's ink hungry, so it's still low, and Bamboo, which was 200. And the weapons were kind of annoying, but I think it was just the last point where it was still the weapons that were the main thing, rather than the specials. The shooters, man, just have... This points for special is so undertuned. I do think if they adjust missile numbers, that the game could still be in a relatively, like, good spot. Like, if 5.6 really did fix missile weapon output, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it will. I think we would be okay. Like, maybe they'll do V-Jet down a little bit. I hope, dude. Honestly, it might be good to do Rust in 2 first. You don't want to go into 3 Rusty. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. It could depend on what you enjoy out of it, but I want to go into it super fresh. Not helping me. Stop sharking, please. Help your goddamn team. Dude. Oh my god. Yeah, good job, man. Good job with the sharking. Splash that just ran past you, but who cares? They breathe on us and we're too dead. I'll be right back real quick. It's been a while, I guess. No, I'm done after this. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna play a lot less. Like, probably for a few days I'm gonna just limit myself to scrims. Yeah, I do. $15-point game. Sure. Kyo. 1 week of Dynamo, I've had enough. I was playing it earlier this rotation, but not doing well. I played in 2 scrims already today, so I think it was just enough. I'm still playing it. But, Like, I mean, look at that. Like speed for but, yeah. I haven't actually touched Brella in like a bit. I don't know why. Okay, nice job, Brella. I want to do some Brella comps, but doing specific comps and pickups is rough. That's part of like, I miss having a team just to run like really coordinated comps. They're so fun in this game, but yeah, I got Missile GG. Just not being able to run like super coordinated stuff kind of sucks. You get to do that really only like the few times I get to play with Vocab, but they're just always busy, so. Occasionally, they'll like, we'll get a scrim like every month or so. I'm lucky, but oh god, my eye. Yeah, it's usually not super often, unfortunately. Oh, he's solo, dude. So X power peak, 2720 with fucking Octobrush. It's the only time I grinded solo, and I played like, I think 8 rotations over like 8 days. And there were no good rotations left in the month because I avidly avoided Shellendorf Institute, even though it's a good Octobrush map. I don't know, I really didn't want to play it. And I hated the entire experience, and I just kind of stopped. I was like, okay, 2700, that's a valuable point. Now we can stop playing. Just didn't really feel like it was super worth it. I didn't feel like I gained anything, like, realistically. So, do you try to grind 2700 again in League? Not really. I feel like half of them are just gonna be, like, I feel like it's just an RNG process to get good teams. And then you also play a lot of lower level teams. I like doing League for fun, with friends, but I don't really want to, like, mega grind it. It's not really my thing. I mean, maybe I tried sometime, but the last time there was a tryhard League thing, we threw every game instead of playing it. So Junior's still behind us. I feel like he is, but I don't see him. Well, my team's just dead, and our Aerospray is in their spawn. Alright, well. That was, something. Alright, why don't we wrap it up with a few games of Dynamo? Hey, congrats on getting rank X, dude. Anything you want me to keep in mind? Well, it's not really super specific, so it's kind of not exactly, like, I don't know what you play. Or anything. Also, I like my Dynamo gear. That's the one thing I haven't talked about. This Dynamo gear goes hard. I like it. I also like that it's kind of similar to my Brella build with the glasses. Like, it's another pair of glasses that rest on your face. I like that. I like the hoodie a bit better. I originally wanted a hoodie on my Rapid set. And then the shoes are different. I was debating using these shoes to be really similar, but I think these just go well with the Dynamo. I like it. So, yeah. Yeah, I've been playing way too much Splatoon, dude. Holy. It's been playing like 5 hours the last few days. It's kind of crazy. I just hope we get news, man. I wanna go back to doing more content. That's what I've been enjoying more, but there's just nothing new. Like, I've repeated this before. There's just nothing new to talk about. You're still wearing Rapid gear? Oh, shit. Well, I have the main saber, so it's not that bad. I do have no fucking main power-up, so we're playing hard support this game. Because, we're not doing damage. Yeah, that probably would have killed if I had my gear. Oh, no. I mean, we hit him. Well, this isn't good. The main difference is just the shirt. I have fucking Sub-Saber Sprinkler. No. It might be okay, though. We have a good comm. That gives me some hope. I still have my 7 flicks. We're on, right? Yeah. What the fuck was the Rapid doing? Hello? Just standing still in the 2500 lobby? Is the controller breaking, maybe? I don't know. I missed the flank Nemo fails. Oh man. The less MP hurts, bro. That extra like damage is it's a lot, dude. I can't imagine playing this thing without MPU after like starting using it with. Sorry, you don't have a lethal bomb. Outplayed. The tower thing goes hard? Yeah, but I wish it would use the Octo expansion one as well. Especially if an Octoling rides the tower, that could have been such a nice detail. I don't think one's here, but feed. What the? That was greedy. Holy. Oh, that actually killed him. No. No, 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 no. No. No, no. Wait. Hi. Hi, bro. I'm sorry. You're just gonna kill him. No, there's a fucking custom blaster, but yeah, I killed him with the fucking booyah. Oh, expansion one. It's just a variation of the same theme. It's not really that different, but it's a bit. It's nice, just like a minor change in music. Oh. Nice. No way! No, fuck you. My turn for bullshit. Blow up. Oh yeah, I That special's so sad, bro. Wait, he's not that okay, he's dead now. And he's like, oh, I can just wait out your Booyah Bomb, and then has to realize that my special lasts like almost 4 seconds longer than him. So I found out recently that apparently, special power up on Baller will raise its duration after a bit. Like, you need a lot of the effect for it, but it does. I don't know why, but that's cool. Not by a lot, of course, but you can make it a little higher. Well, that game was okay. That was a very weird one. That was, I didn't have the right fucking gear, but, you know. We won, I guess. Good job, Red X tier with the QSJ range blaster. They raised the health. It does. That's its primary effect. It's health, outside explosion radius, and then later into stacking, it does a bit of duration. Alright, now we do the actual gear. I should change the charge up subs on this as well, because I honestly don't like them that much. I might want to do like ink recovery up instead. Solid lobby it ended up. Is Luna the only lightweight baller? No. It is not. There's also Brush. I'm blanking, honestly, but there's others, yeah. A lot of stuff that should have light baller that doesn't. Like Rapid. Like Swiffer. Like L3. Light. Nas. No! No, I couldn't save you. I love Jesus would not let you survive. That's very anti-Christian if you ask me. Yeah, weapon weight determines baller weight. That was a thing they added like quite a few patches ago, but yeah, it didn't used to always be a thing. There used to not be baller weights, but now there is. The reason they did it is to fucking nerf X-Flow. Like, I'm convinced. Because X-Flow's the only heavy baller. Dude, what the hell? That RNG damage was actually good. What? That actually killed at that range. What? What? Dude, we got good RNG on the Flick, dude. Praise RNGesus. They cared. Yeah, you can go around. Okay, here you are. The skybox. What? There we go. Oh. The objective. Well that's a C9, bro. That's a hard C9. What the hell? Nah, that's perfect to end this off on, honestly. That's perfect. Oh my god. Their team hard C9 and my voice cracked. Wow.